What is the best herb for anxiety? Can we use ashwagandha for anxiety? Hey, it's Scandinavian Bob here from Natural Health Evolution, coming at you today with another natural remedy for stress and anxiety. So stay with me all the way to the end so you don't miss any of the information. Ashwagandha for anxiety. So let's take a look at it. Ashwagandha is a plant that grows in parts of Africa, the Middle East, and in India. This herb is what we call an adaptogenic herb. So what does that mean then? Well, think of it kind of like a thermostat. Adaptogenic herbs keep your body's stress response and hormones at an optimal level. If something is too high, it dials it down a bit, and if something is too low, it turns it up a bit. Kind of like the way the thermostat in your house keeps the temperature from being too low or too high. This means that adaptogenic herbs are good for you all the time, not just when you are having high levels of anxiety or stress. This is why ashwagandha can boost your energy and make you more alert, but it also has the ability to calm everything down should you be jittery and all stressed up. So when reading about the benefits of ashwagandha, it's normal that we go, hey, how can something be both calming yet raise your energy at the same time? This is just rubbish. But it actually is not, because of that thermostat effect. Let's take a look at some of the studies on ashwagandha for anxiety. In one 8-week study of 65 people with chronic anxiety, the people in the group that took ashwagandha reported a 68% average reduction in their anxiety levels compared to 11% in the placebo group. So that's a significant difference there. And in another 42-day study, 87% reported a significant reduction in their anxiety and stress levels, while the placebo group did, of course, not notice the similar benefits. That is pretty clear evidence that while it may not work for everyone, using ashwagandha for anxiety does indeed work for a lot of people. Ashwagandha works for anxiety first because, well, as I said, it's an adaptogenic, so if you are having elevated stress hormones in your body, it will lower your cortisol levels, your stress hormone that is. And ashwagandha also has the ability to block the stress pathways by regulating the signaling in your brain and nervous system. I can put a link to some of these studies down in the description box if you are interested and want to dig a little deeper into the science behind it all. Speaking of links, I can also put a link to a blog post I have on my website where I talk about how I use ashwagandha for my own anxiety and also what brand I use, because this is important. When I have been trying out different brands during my years of anxiety, I have found that about 50 to 60% of the brands I have tried have not done anything at all for me. So it really seems to be some serious quality issues with a lot of brands out there. In that article, I also talk about some of the other benefits I have noticed when using ashwagandha. And I do not want to talk about them all here because first the video gets too long and some of them, well, they are a bit of, how shall we say, sexual nature, and YouTube has gotten more strict in their policies in regards to that. So, okay, anyway, check that link out under the video, and if you want more tools and tricks for reducing stress and anxiety, remember to subscribe and tick the little bell icon so that you'll get notified when I release new videos with natural remedies for anxiety. That's it for today. Thank you for watching and have a happy and awesome day.